Hey, everybody, it's Cory Nickerson from AZ Real Estate serving the Louisville and Boulder area, and you are in for a treat today. You are going to hear from someone whose reach is far beyond our little neck of the woods, but also is doing a great job serving our community here. You might want to pay attention to this.
Hi, everybody. I am so thrilled to be here today with Mark Van Steenberg. He is the owner and founder of Sage Elite. We're sitting here in his Boulder office right now. And I'm just going to let Mark sort of introduce himself. He's going to tell us a little bit about Sage Elite, how you started it, how long ago you started it, and just kind of I'll let you kind of have that runway to go with right
Yeah.
now.
Wow. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be sitting here with you, Cory. Wow. So Sage Elite Healing, we're beginning to start our third year. We are a local startup that is focusing on post-traumatic stress disorder and severe brain injury in active and former NFL players. So we really focus on trying to connect the trauma within them and us also helping them educate on their brain and long-term brain health. And it's really a holistic full body program. That's what we've been doing. So we've been building it through Louisville. We're in our office here in Boulder, and we're getting ready to rapidly expand and bring on a lot more players.
And so obviously your reach is pretty, far reaching nationwide, but what can you say about why you love this area, the Louisville area, the Boulder area? Was there something special about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm originally from Youngstown, Ohio. So I've been out here for about a decade now. I originally moved out this way to do specific nature-based therapy, right? So back east, you can't get too deep into the woods without hearing a highway or a train or a Jake brake from a semi truck. So I really wanted to have an immersive experience. And I've seen that benefit, and that's why I'm here. I came to walk through the Rocky Mountains with clients. And to be honest with you, the Louisville area has been such a blessing to myself and my family. It's such a great place to raise a family,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's nature in the family environment, and I got both, so I'm good.
And doing what you love with work.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what is the most rewarding part? I mean, that's a big question for someone in your field working with post-traumatic stress, et cetera. What is the most rewarding for you, Mark?
Hmm. Ooh, that's a hard one for me to even to reflect on. I think I've been a coach for years
Mm-hmm.
too, and I think when you work with somebody and you give them support and you pour yourself into them, and you watch them be receptive to that, and you watch them implement positive change in their life, or they complete the task, um, and all the while you have helped them understand it, that it's them doing it. Um, and when they see it and they feel it and they know that it's them, you can't put a price tag on that.
Yeah.
And I'm getting goose pimples
Yeah,
talking
I
about
bet.
that.
Yeah.
So
Well, your clients are very lucky to have you and everybody at Sage Elite
I
because you're doing
appreciate
really
you.
good work. And I know you have a vision for your future.
Hmm.
So do you mind sharing some of that?
Wow, we just have so much going on right now. We're really bringing on new
Mm-hmm.
employees. We're partnering up with the NFL Alumni Network. We're getting ready to partner up with the NFL Trust. So we're really getting ready to rapidly expand and become more exclusive and strengthen that. So I don't want to give too much
Yeah,
details
yeah.
and jinx anything,
Okay.
but we have a lot of great stuff coming.
And maybe you could just say something about how you use nature to address anxiety.
Well, I mean, we're sitting in an office right now with four walls. If you listen really close, you can hear the electrical hum going through the building. I we're around overstimulation 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Even while you're sleeping, there's electricity pumping around you, and so I think for us, one of the most healing components is to reconnect with nature, and I think in order to reconnect with nature, you need to be away from all of that. And I've seen the benefit. When I see a client that is in society or in their life and they're overwhelmed with anxious thought and rapid thought process, um, and they're around overstimulation, and then you remove them from that environment and drop them into the middle of the wilderness, I mean, you can literally hear the inner workings of your brain trying to find sound.
Interesting.
Like I'm trying, what was that? That was a bird over there. I heard that, your brain is on overdrive trying to find stimulation. And when you see a person in that moment, it's clicking for them.
Okay. That's
and even in that moment, that can be overwhelming for them, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh gosh, it's like I'm alone and I'm out here, and that can be but it's rewarding and kind of shocking at the same time.
But it sounds like maybe a reset. It's what you're trying to do is a reset.
It's the number one thing, right? Yeah. And I meet a lot of my patients out on a trail. We do a lot of hiking, meditation. The other cool thing about Sage Elite Healing that I even skipped right over is that, I'm developing a team of Avengers, and we're getting ready to launch our athletic board. And our athletic board is all former NFL players that have done the personal work and the healing and have gone and got the credential. So we have certified personal trainers, certified personal nutritionists, breathwork coaches, life coaches, meditation coaches, yoga instructors. And so we have developed this new approach, and the reality is that you want to heal the brain, you want to heal the heart, you got to go through the body too. Right? You want to heal the body. Well, we got to go through the heart and the brain to help understand that too. It's all it's all connected. And for the long time in the hemisphere medicine, it's mental health, physical health, and they don't understand that these two systems are running together and they play off of each other. And so I know as a clinician that in order for me to help you emotionally, help you mentally, I need to make sure that the vehicle is able to run. Yeah. You need to be able to connect with that. And the mind-body connection when you're processing trauma is imperative. So sorry for my long-winded.
No, this is why we're here, to learn more. And while you work with the NFL, you are also, tell us about how you plan to reach, the non-NFL.
So I do see some local community clients, right? It's schedule and permitting, right? I do a lot of crisis work. So, I'm licensed in multiple states. So when I have crisis work with my players, I'm flying and dispatching myself and stabilizing. So my community caseload has been running pretty small at the moment. We're getting ready to bring on more therapists to open that up.
Okay, great.
We want to be able to bring this programming to the community. And one way we're going to be doing that is we actually have a digital membership that we're getting ready to launch here in the next couple months, where you're going to be able to be connected with myself, our athletic board. You'll be able to go on there and get workouts. You'll be able to get shopping lists and meal plans. You'll be able to sit in a digital locker room with these guys and talk and really process it out. And then you'll be able to meet with me as your therapist to make sure it's getting done. So we have a lot of programming that's getting ready to launch to outside of the NFL as well. So we want to be able to bring this programming to everyone.
Yeah, no, it's very valuable stuff you're bringing to all sorts of members of our world. And I know you have some social media links. We'll make sure we get those and put them on a slide after this interview. Any particular ones you're fond
you can,
of?
Check us out on Instagram. It's at Sage Elite Healing. Check out our website, sageelitehealing.com. We're getting ready to launch all kinds of products. I mean, not only do we teach you how to meditate, but we also supply you with some of the cool stuff that you might need to meditate.
You might make some of
them. And I make them.
Make them with your own hands. These are not coming from Malaysia or China. These are
I'm hand making these. I'm blessing them. I'm shipping them out. It's all in house. It's all natural. So
love it. Before we wrap up, Mark, is there anything else you want to share with our viewers before we sign off?
I guess the only thing that I can tell you is, with no matter what goes on in your world at any time of the day, the moment that you have the awareness to focus on your breath and return to yourself, there's not a lot that can impact you.
That's beautiful. And I will remember that myself.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Love it. Okay. Thanks everybody for listening in.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
you.